5 myths about drug and alcohol use for teens. Myth number 1. This decision only affects me. False. When you make the decision to use drugs or alcohol, it impacts everyone around you. From the coworker who has to pick up your shift when you're hungover, to the classmate who decides to use because they saw you using. Drug use rewires our brains and causes us to behave in ways we normally wouldn't. As a result, we may distance ourselves from our loved ones, or they may distance themselves from us. It's difficult to maintain a relationship with someone who continues to make bad choices. Myth number 2. It takes years and years of use before it starts to affect your body. False. Drugs affect your body the moment you use them. Depending on what you use, drugs can cause dizziness, constipation, hallucinations, sleeplessness, heart attacks, or even death the very first time you use them. Furthermore, every year, hundreds of thousands of people visit the emergency room for injuries sustained while under the influence. Myth number 3. Everybody does it. This one is definitely not true. Despite what it might feel like, the number of teens who report not using drugs is greater than the number that do use. According to a recent survey of Kent County teens, 66% had never tried alcohol, 75% had never tried marijuana, and 90% had never taken a prescription drug that wasn't prescribed to them. Myth number 4. I can stop at any time I want. Sadly, this is a myth. The problem with drug use is that by the time people start to realize they have a problem, it is difficult to stop because your body's dependent on that chemical. You may find that you need to use just to function normally. When you try to stop, your body goes through withdrawal, uncomfortable psychological or physical symptoms. Many people will use again just to make the withdrawal go away. Going to treatment or therapy can help people learn strategies to manage cravings and address any issues that led them to use in the first place. Myth number 5. I'm not going to get addicted. Unfortunately, this one is also a myth. Absolutely anyone can get addicted to drugs. And the younger you are when you start, the faster and the more likely you are to form an addiction. Addiction is not a choice. No one sets out to form an addiction. It happens over time. Just because you or someone you know is using and haven't gotten addicted, or don't think they have, doesn't mean that they're not going to in the future. Chances are, they're already in the process of it.